Hi, Capricorn. Happy New Year. Oh my gosh, right? January 2022. Let's get started. Let's do it. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and or Rising. I am using the Tarot Royale for Above the Horizon, and I'm going to use the Light Seers deck. Sorry. So some of you are like redoing your hair, changing your hair, making sure you look good, feel good, and why not? Some of you are going out and celebrating, obviously. And that's why, look at, here you are, right? What's over is over, right? Okay, that's the Light Seers deck, which is under the horizon. And then I'm using my favorite Rumi deck for the oracle of either just the month or the complete year of 2022. Okay, let's get started. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and or Rising. We have the Four of Wands. Or I'm sorry, Four of Swords. So, taking a break, thinking about it, needing a time out, a much needed rest of mental anguish. You're dealing with, oh, surprise, surprise, this Libra, Aquarius, Gemini has been sitting here for a while in your world. Is that a father figure? Okay, I'm going to say it. I'm so sorry, Capricorn. Has a father passed? A Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and or an Aries. Capricorn. Or are you just taking a break? Is someone taking a break? This is definitely a father figure. A father in heaven? Someone has crossed over. Capricorn, has someone passed? Is someone regrouping to take back their power? Right? Are you regrouping to take back your power? It is masculine. A masculine is needing to have you learned some information? Have you gained information by taking a break, a much needed break for the last 4 weeks, 4 months? You've learned some things that have empowered you to move forward in life, to gain. Some of you have gone back to school and gotten your credentials and or degree. What have you learned? I'm hearing the seasons of time that changes everything. Okay, so that's above the horizon, right? Let's look at what's below the horizon. For Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and or Rising, we have the Four of Swords with the Fool. Assessing mental and emotional waters, right? Going within, emotionally and spiritually. The yin and the yang of mental, emotional. Trying to merge the two in order to empower oneself. The feelings that we get when we go within, right? What happens when you go within? You think, you feel, you allow yourself to grow. You let loose. You're able to let loose. Let's see what the King of Swords says here. The Queen of Wands. Oh my gosh. So moving forward, you have a Capricorn. You have a Leo, Aries, Sag, and a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Is this a father, mother? I feel the Queen of Wands. She's here. I feel someone has crossed over. I'm going to say it. I really do. Someone is getting ready to cross over. I celebrate this. I'm not sad about this. I'm going to say someone has been released from their pain. Someone is being released from the pain of mental anguish. Maybe this was just too hard to bear. The thought of losing someone was too hard to bear, but also because it's a celebration of life. It's like someone was suffering and now has been set free with the Fool card. I'm sorry, but I have to tell you how I see this. Crossover. Judgment. Look. Oh my God. Judgment Day. A feminine and or masculine has crossed over to the other side, and it is a celebration of life. It is. It's a celebration of life. Look at how she's flying up into the heavens. See that? No more pain, no more suffering. I wanted to say that a father figure crossed over, but I think the father figure has been waiting for the ascension of a feminine. It is masculine on top, above the horizon is the masculine, and below the horizon is all the emotional waters, subconscious. So what do we have here? Additionally speaking, judge not oneself. Judge ye not of the self, as one has been released of their judgments from others and of self. A Leo, Aries, Sag, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Someone is releasing themselves from judging others, from judging themselves. Let's look at the bottom of each of these decks, shall we? Great happiness. This is a celebration of life. It's a 10. It's new life. Now, if it's not crossing over, literally crossing over, it is the lessons that one has learned, the lessons, the Four of Swords, the lessons of a new beginning, of a new life, of surrendering to the old life in order to follow your heart instead of your head, right? The treasures that lie within. Let's go here. 10, another 10. Oh my God, 10 of Wands and 10 of Pentacles. Holy crap. The end for a new beginning. Now, Capricorn, you are releasing the burden and moving toward your greatest happiness. The challenge was that the action that needed to be taken was to get out of your head and go into your heart. Your subconscious knew and has known. So for many, your subconscious your subconscious self, masculine and feminine, has risen. Either celebration of life, meaning someone has passed, someone that's near and dear to you, a father figure, a mother figure, an older sister, a younger sister, someone who has passed. The crossover is not literally, it doesn't have to be the passing of someone. It could also mean that now we realize that in order to gain our own self-worth, we must merge the emotional with the mental, heart and head. And that's how you graduate what? You graduate life. You walk away from what you thought you knew, what you thought and judged yourself about, and maybe others, but I only see this as self-judging. Being like judging yourself for something creates so much pain. See, look, the Ten of Swords. Something told me to keep looking. So the Ten of Swords, dropping the ego completely, walking away from what you think into your greatest happiness of waiting to see, waiting to feel your way through life. So Capricorn, you're feeling your way through life and knowing that the happiness that comes from within is granting you your scroll of life. Many of you have ascended to higher consciousness. It's not about the death of a physical body, as it could be the death of knowingly releasing the head space and going into higher consciousness. This is higher consciousness right here, look. Higher consciousness, for sure. Right? And graduating, ascension. The ultimate happiness is actually when we ascend and grow within our own self. And the Emperor not only empowers the self, but it's the higher consciousness of the self. The Akashic records is what I'm hearing, that one has now been given the scroll of their past life, and not to judge the self and others. And of course, it is definitely about someone has ascended into the, someone has definitely, found their happiness by transitioning from the earth plane to the heavens. Okay? It is a celebration of life and a new beginning on all aspects of this. Sacred Phoenix heart, a 3. The Trinity says, right? The Sacred Phoenix heart, ascension, going through the dark night of the soul. The mini life review that one does. One shall not be judged or judge others. Right here. Masculine and feminine. Merging together the masculine and feminine. And the ascension of masculine and feminine right here. Higher consciousness, enlightenment, Kundalini rising, going through the dark night of the soul, and emerging into higher consciousness. Capricorn, it's a beautiful reading. I send you so much love, and I'll see you next month.